All right. LifeCON letter number 24. Dear Mr. Fisher, I appreciate you coming and speaking at my school this past week. It brought to light how much actions affect our lives in 10 to 15 years. I have a friend who has already started doing drugs, and I don't know how to help them. I have asked them to stop, but they haven't listened. Do you help someone who won't accept help? I'm also wondering if your friends tried to help you. Does having support outside of your family help? How do you help others? How do you help others stay away from drugs? You inspire so many people, and it's really inspiring to hear your story and your path out of depression. Thank you for sharing your story with so many people. I hope you continue to share and help students across the country. Again, like, the difference in the letters that I receive is pretty amazing. Like, this is a middle school student, and her friends are already using drugs, and she's already tried to stop them, and they won't listen. She's already reaching out to help, to be that person that can stop somebody from sliding before it happens. A big piece of why I think my middle school and high school events are more important than working in corporate is moments like this. This young lady has already deemed to know that her choices now affect the rest of her life, 10 to 15 years down the road. So I have her thinking about her life in middle school in the way that a 25, 28-year-old would. Her entire life just changed. Now, it's not because of me, but it was that seed, that spark that ignited her to think in that manner. Now, she obviously was raised in a good family or has good people around her. You can tell by the way she writes this letter that she spends time in school and education. Her handwriting's almost perfect. Like, she cares about who she is. And she's already on that path of success. You can see it in the way she presents herself. And this is a 7th or 8th grader. But to be able to change her perspective to where she starts thinking 10, 15 years down the road, like 99% of the students that go through middle school don't think like that. They don't. I know I didn't. I couldn't think 2 days past my face. I barely even knew if we had a game the next day. I was just trying to survive every single day. Like, I hated school. Couldn't stand it, but, like everybody, you gotta force through. But that's the piece. She's already trying to help other people. And inspire so many people, and it's really inspiring to hear your story and your path out of depression. The reality is I've never been out of the depression. I just found ways to manage it better. I've been depressed my whole entire life, ever since middle school. I've had a couple good years, and they weren't even good years, but they were more manageable. The reality is, like, I'm always depressed. I don't like my life. I never have. My life sucks. It sucks. The good, the bad, all these people think like I have this good, perfect life. I don't. I don't like my life. I don't. And I try to make the right decisions and choices every single day to have a life that I enjoy. But that's not how life works. Like, I've sacrificed and lost everything by chasing the things that I believe in. I've lost everything. Family, wife, houses, cars, friendships, basketball, my stock account, like everything. I've lost everything chasing what I still believe is the thing I'm supposed to be doing. And so just because I learned how to manage my depression in the sense of not hiding it from other people, but knowing when and where to show it. And the reality is, that's why I'm so good at speaking, is I cannot show it for 2 hours. But then when I go home, I show it for 22. Like, I'm moody. I'm hard to deal with. I really am. That's why I don't have friends and family. People can't deal with me. And I don't blame them. Heck, I don't like being with myself sometimes. But I can't change who I am. And trust me, and that's the sad part, is like, the amount of change that I've done since the accident is bonkers. Like, most people don't do that in a lifetime. And I made more changes, and like, it's crazy. And I still don't like dealing with myself. So it is what it is. Like, life is tough. That's why I hate social media and everybody posting all this positive stuff. And the reality is, they're going through a breakup or a divorce and they hate their life. And, you know, like, it hit me the other day. Think about this. Every single TV show and every single thing that you see going on, there's always drama behind it. No family's perfect. No friends are perfect. You fight constantly with people. That's why I don't have friends, because I don't want to fight with people constantly. It's not worth it. I don't want to argue about where we go to dinner. I don't want to argue about what we have for dinner this week. I don't want to deal with that. Because it's the small things that add up to where people don't like each other. The daily interactions. The way you brush your teeth in the morning, the way you snore at night, the way that you interact with the dogs or the cat. Those are the little things that impact how others see you, and it makes them resent you. So it's all drama. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. Superficial relationships are good because you can keep people at distance. I really believe that. Let's keep it as like my teammates. My teammates and I are cool. I not see them for 10 years, but as soon as I see them, we're cool, and we can hang out for 2 or 3 days, and then we'll part ways, hug, give a dap, shake hands, whatever. See you in 10 more years. I'm cool with that. But other people aren't. They need people in their life. I don't need people in my life. I've been down in Houston for 4 years. I've trained one basketball player, and other than that, I haven't talked to somebody multiple days in 4 years. I haven't met my neighbors. I don't know the people that I live around. I wave to them when I go to the dog park or take my dog to the park. Right on cue. But outside of that, I haven't talked to anybody. So, it's the company you keep.